Yeah, so we got so this is the update for Milton and things you need to know about the storm. And we're doing this so that anybody that's still listening now will have the utmost information. So let's go.
Milton is forecast to make landfall farther south compared to Helene, but due to the angle of approach, the storm surge will be higher and do more damage. Milton's wind field doesn't look to be as large as Helene's, but damaging winds will still be felt across a large portion of the state. Milton has a lot of warm water to feed off of as it moves east across the Gulf of Mexico. However, wind shear is expected to increase as it moves closer to Florida. So the storm may weaken a little bit, but is still expected to be a major hurricane when making landfall along Florida's west coast Wednesday evening. Flooding is a big concern, and not only along the west coast, as heavy rain not associated with Milton will impact the state Monday and Tuesday before Milton's moisture arrives late Tuesday night, continuing through Thursday.
The guidance was showing this over the past couple of days.
Yeah, so
it's pretty dry on the south side of it.
Milton is just anti-freedom.
Yeah,
it's going after
totally
Florida, man.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I've got my own family down there, so they're riding it out. They're staying over by Disney. Disney's pretty relatively safe. I mean, they've got a lot of properties and stuff over there that can pretty much handle any storm. So they're doing good. But I hope you guys got your food, your water, your supplies, and you're ready to hunker down. Flashlight, batteries, things like that. Because these things are no joke. I lived down there for 26 years. I was there for 2004. And that was a fun ride. I was out of work for like a month.
Fun fact, what you can do with a hurricane if you ever need to save water, everyone's going to go for bottled water. Go for the unlubricated condoms because you can tie those off with water and they're just as good as a water bottle. It might look weird, but it works.
No, the trick is go for the water of life, a.k.a. whiskey. That's how you get your hurricane.
I mean, yeah, you could. I mean,
unusual survival instincts with me.
or you can just go to Walmart like any sane person and
during a hurricane. That's what everybody goes for.
What about all this? Weren't you like dizzy with all the winds? You're like, I thought I was just drunk. I didn't know that was going on.
Well, I mean, but I'll tell you what though, the all these things, I'm not convinced about weather control. But if another one comes through the Gulf this year, or at least in the next week, I'm going to have my suspicions.
It'll be called, political intervention.
Political intervention. Could you imagine?
Political intervention, divine intervention.
Well, what happens? Okay, seriously though, what happens if another hurricane comes through, takes out more of the grid? How is Florida going to vote?
I don't know, because Florida's pretty based, and you're not going to have any issues with that. But you got Ron DeSantis down there.
Days of like smoke signals.
That'll be misinterpreted as dead voters voting.
Yeah, it's the spirits of the past.
Oh, it's black smoke. It means it's a boy.
Oh, geez.
We have an official Ouija board in the voting center for all the dead Floridians who couldn't make it.
You guys are gonna. My goodness. Anyways, let's move on.